Hey, how are you? Today on Whoa That's Weird, we are at the Australian on 38th Street in Manhattan, and I am here because today I will be sampling kangaroo meat for the first time in my life.
Whoa, that's weird.
To start off, we got a Cooper's Pale Ale. It's South Australian. Nothing remarkable about that. Not bad though. It's very refreshing. It's kind of like a Stella Artois. Now, I assume they make the beers in Australia kind of low ABV alcohol content just because everyone there is a raging alcoholic. They do have a Foster's. A lot of Australians kind of like make fun of Americans when we jump to the conclusion that they all drink Foster's. Well, we're at the Australian and they serve Foster's, okay? So it's not a stereotype. You guys must actually drink it. Could I do the kangaroo loin meat pie?
Choice.
And then could I also do the kangaroo skewers?
Nice.
In Australia, how common is it for people to eat kangaroo?
It is as common as us saying venison.
All right,
so
yeah.
How we would hunt deer and then eat it,
Yes.
it's exactly the same sport out there.
Okay, so it's not like they eat it like it's chicken or beef out
Correct,
there.
correct.
Even though they probably are as common as
It's
you
about
would like
63% of the mammal population actually in Australia is all kangaroo.
Oh, wow.
So they actually hunt it to control the population.
Yeah.
Because if not, there would be more kangaroos
Yeah.
than humans.
They're just going to be like out in the streets
Oh yeah, absolutely.
punching people in the face.
Literally punching
Yeah.
people in the face.
I don't really know what to expect. I think it is going to be very lean. Because if you've ever seen a kangaroo, they're absolutely jacked. I don't think it's going to have any fat deposits.
It's actually the leanest and the highest protein meat available on the market.
Wow.
So if you're like trying to build up some muscle, which we have a lot of gyms in the area, so we do get a lot of like muscle guys that just come and pound out some kangaroo because it's really, really good protein at the end of the day.
I wonder if people eat kangaroo tail like they eat oxtail. I bet that would be good. They have meaty tails. It's almost like a third leg. I've never seen their dick, so I don't know if they have a fourth leg, but I'm looking forward to it. I think they probably know how to cook it the correct way, where if it is very lean, it won't be too tough. The skewers look great. It is a red meat, kind of looks like a lamb or a venison of sorts. First up, I will sample the kangaroo skewers. Go for a little dip in the sauce. I dipped it in the sauce, which kind of masks the taste. The texture is exactly like deer, or as they say in hunting circles, venison. Or as they say in culinary circles, venison. It's good. I just like my meat a little bit juicier, a little more fat to meat ratio. And if you zoom in here, you'll see there is a zero fat. I will say this, I have tried ostrich and that was much better. Ostrich is like one of the tastier meats I've had. There wasn't a lot of fat on that either, but it was very flavorful. This just has a very gamey aftertaste. It tastes healthy, I guess, though. Like, if I was on the keto diet, I would just pound kangaroo skewers at all times. Because this is just pure muscle. Now let's try the kangaroo pie. I got it deluxe, which means it came with mashed peas, gravy, and mashed potatoes on it. Oh yeah, look at that. Meat pies are huge in Australia. When me and PFT were at Hong Kong Sevens, the only food they served there was meat pies. And it was hot, it was like 100 degrees. So PFT, I don't think he was a fan, because you're just in like the scorching sun pounding a pie full of meat. It can be pretty overbearing. The kangaroo and the meat pie is actually a lot more tender, and I think that's because this is the kangaroo loin. That means very tender. I mean, I think meat pies are awesome. Meat pies should be more of a thing in the U.S. When people think of the U.S., they just think of apple pies, maybe a pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving. But when you think of Australia, it's just meat pie city. The UK too, you can get like a Cornish hen pie. It's just, loads of meat and gravy baked in a crust. It's kind of like a phyllo dough crust. It's tasty. Probably one of the heartier meals you can have, which is great in the middle of winter or at night when you're inside. Just at Hong Kong Sevens, when we were eating them in the blaring sun, it was a little bit rough. This pie, I would definitely order again. It's just, all the flavors combined creates the perfect meal. The kangaroo skewers, just on their own, left a little bit to be desired. I would prefer like a chicken satay skewer, a lamb skewer, pretty much any other type of skewer. I mean, they weren't bad. It's just like, it's like a bottom tier skewer compared to the skewers I have had. But this pie, this is top tier. But if we had to give this a formal rating, I'm going 7.4 on the pie and we'll go 6.2 on the kangaroo skewers. I will say this though, I'm gonna feel good after this meal. I mean, maybe not after the pie of all the mashed potatoes and the crust, but if I was just pounding kangaroo skewers, I feel like I would have the energy of a kangaroo, just bouncing around everywhere. Whoa, that's weird.
Whoa, that's weird. Really fucking weird. Holy fucking shit.